What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and in this video we will be going over how to play red shadow dragons. So this is your tutorial for the upcoming red shadow dragon deck. But before we begin the video, hit that like and subscribe button. We are on our way to 1000 subs when I'm going to give away 2 booster boxes of the current set, like whatever set it is. And don't forget to check out our 700 subs giveaway going on right now. Now, roll the video. What is our game plan when we're playing these red shadow dragons? So, we're looking to awaken extremely fast, to Z awaken on turn 3, and to crush our opponents with our gigantic Z leader. That's basically it. In this video, I will be taking you step by step from turn 1 to turn 3, starting with the mulligan. These are the cards that you're looking to get in your opening hand. Syn Shenron or Shenron, either one of these. If you can get 2 of them, try to hit 2 of them, because with them you can charge crazy energy each turn. And you're also looking to hit your unison. If you don't hit your unison, it's not a tragedy, but it's better to hit him. Very brief explanation about the mulligan. Why are you looking to hit Haze or Oceanus? Because of their auto. Both of them, when played, they search your deck for a Dragon Ball and they put it in your Z energy. Your leader allows you to charge 2 Dragon Balls into your Z energy. So with these 2 plus your leader, you can charge 3 Dragon Balls in your Z energy per turn, and you need 6 of them to awaken. Fast awakening. The earliest that we can awaken is turn 2. We cannot Z awaken until turn 3, so let's just focus on awakening normally. With the mulligan that I've explained to you and this leader's activate main, we can charge 3 Z energy per turn. We need 6 Z energy to awaken. Here is how you perform your first turn. This is the breakdown for awakening on turn 2 every single game. So first thing that you do, activate main from your leader. You grab 2 Dragon Balls, you send them to your Z energy. You do this by, you discard them, you send them to a drop to draw 1, and then their ability takes them from the drop into the Z energy. You have 1 energy. You spend it to play Syn Shenron. His auto triggers. He searches your deck for this Dragon Ball and he charges it into the Z energy. You pass your turn. The end result is that you have 3 out of 6 energy that you need in your Z energy area. Your other turn comes, you charge the energy, you repeat the first step. So you activate main, grab 2 balls, use them, charge them in your Z energy. You have 5 now. And then let's say that you play your unison. If you don't have your unison, if you just have Haze or Oceanus, you can just repeat turn 1. But let's say that you have your unison. You play him, you use his +2 to play Haze or Oceanus. Let's say you play Haze again. You activated the Haze's auto, you grab the ball from your deck, put it into your Z energy. Now you have 6 out of 6 balls in Z energy that you need to awaken, and then you just awaken. This is how you awaken on turn 2 always. So yeah, here you go. Congratulations, you have just awakened turn 2. Now you have 1 energy in active mode. So now you ask yourself, okay Damien, what do I do now? What happens then? Well, you still cannot Z awaken, you can do this only on turn 3, but you have 1 energy. Now there are 3 possible lines of play that you can do with this 1 energy. Let's start from the bottom and make our way to the top. This is the worst play. You have nothing to play for 1 energy, but you still have your 1 drop that you played from your unison. So what you do here is you attack with your leader, you draw 1. Then you active main your leader, targeting, let's say, your Syn Shenron. You neck him by 15, and then you neck something else for 15, hopefully removing something. And that's it. Then you just pass the turn, you have 1 energy up. What you're gonna do with it, I'm not sure. Hopefully you have your unison, but that's it. Like, this is the worst possible outcome. Like, the worst possible play. Maybe you can use this one to play, let's say, like Netron, Shenron, and grab something else. But yeah, this is the worst play. The second play, the one that I call the Great Play, you have 1 energy to spend on your Ice or Nuova Shenron. This play is actually pretty good. I will use Ice Shenron for an example. Here is the breakdown. Here is the breakdown for what I call the Ice play. It can be done the same with Nuova, but let's go with Ice. I think Ice is better. So, I mean, not in general, but in this play. Awaken. Okay, now you have 1 energy. You can use it to play Ice through his activate main, because he says if you have a Z leader or 6 Z energy, which you have, play him for 1. He's 15k. You attack with him. Okay, then you activate main your leader's ability, KOing Ice. Ice's auto triggers. When he is KO'd by your own skill, you play him again in active mode and he gains critical. Then you swing again, this time 15k critical, after which you can attack for the 3rd time in the turn with your leader who is 15k and draws you a card. And then you pass the turn. You're tapped out, hopefully you have your unison, but yeah, this is the Ice turn. You attacked 3 times for 15k, once 15k critical. Not bad. Finally, we have the Syn play, the 3rd one, the hyper aggro one. You have 1 energy to spend on your 4-cost Syn Shenron. This is a much better play if you went first, because Ice and Nuova require your opponent to have 2 or more energy. So if you went second, you cannot use them. You cannot use their autos. But if you went first, then you can play this guy. And here is how you do it. What makes this play infinitely better is if you have Haze out instead of Oceanus. So you awaken, you pay 1, you play your 4-drop, you attack with him, his auto triggers, he needs to KO something. You target your Haze Shenron KOing him. His activate battle, limit 1 triggers. It's activate battle, I wrote auto, ignore that, it's activate battle. When he is KO'd by one of your skills, he grants something critical until the end of the battle. You target your attacking 4-drop. So now it is a critical double striker. His auto continues, negging something for -20. So you remove something of your opponent's and you're still swinging with a critical double strike 20k guy. And then you attack with your leader to draw 1 and then you pass the turn. So yeah, this is your hyper aggressive if you went first play. Congratulations, you have made it to turn 3. This means that you can Z awaken, because the earliest that you can Z awaken is on turn 3. Now that you have your double strike 20k guy, you need to focus on his active main. Every turn you can use his activate main to neg something by -20k. So he negs something. He can also use his activate main to play something for free. Now, how do we use him to the greatest extent? We need to look at the boss monster. Here is your boss monster, your big turn 3 play, your big payoff, your game closer. This guy is 30k and he has activate battle. So if your opponent somehow survives, you can do this on their turn. He negs something, a battle or a unison card, by -30k. 30k is insane. 30k is so much. So just like neg, that's it, once per turn, remove something, not ignoring barrier of course. And once you play him for 2 energy, you will still have 1 energy left. Now let's look at the final breakdown, the turn 3 breakdown. Here is your turn 3. So you Z awaken, you pay 2 energy to play your 8 drop. Then you activate main, negging something for -20k. You target your boss monster. His permanent activates, granting him +5k. Now he's 35k triple strike. You attack with him. If your opponent doesn't negate, you activate battle. His activate battle negs something for -30 because you have a Z leader, so you remove something. If your opponent is somehow alive, then you attack with your Z leader, drawing 1, and then I guess you win. There is an alternative that I forgot to edit in, but what you can also do is you can awaken, you can active main, you can remove your Dragon Balls from the game, from the drop, to play another 8 drop. So you can have 2 of these guys out. But this is basically your kill turn, your turn 3. You neg something and then you just neg something again and you just swing for a whole bunch and I guess you win. I'm going to wrap this up by talking about a very insane combat trick. Like, this play is just bonkers, it's insane. So Dragon Thunder. It's permanent, allows you to play it for free as long as you have 3 or more energy in rest mode. And its activate main battle is effectively a Senzu Bean. It gives your leader plus 5k for the duration of the turn. So if you didn't somehow kill your opponent turn 3, it's their turn, they swing at your leader, you don't negate, active battle, you play this card, he gets plus 5k for the turn, he's 25k base power. Taking down 25k base power is insanely difficult. So yeah, you're just safe at that point. I mean, you're not completely safe if they swing with like 30-35k boss monster, then you might be in trouble. But like otherwise, it's a 25k baseline leader for the entire turn. That's stupid. That's so difficult to remove, so difficult to kill. I mean, like, yeah, play Dragon Thunder, play 4 copies of it, it's stupid good. Let's finish off with a summary. So, in summary, how does this archetype play? It's an extremely aggressive archetype. It's super consistent for the first 3 turns. First 3 turns are insanely consistent. You awaken turn 2, you Z-awaken turn 3, you have means of doing this, so yeah, it's incredibly consistent. You can keep clearing the board just for your negging effects, so it's good at board control. If your opponent doesn't have like barrier dudes, you can just keep on removing their stuff and then you just swing with big things. However, there are 2 big weaknesses. It's very weak to barrier. Nothing in this entire deck ignores barrier. So yeah, if you're playing, let's say, against yellow Trunks Jita or something, you're gonna have a bad time, because everything has barrier, you just cannot neg things then. And floodgates will ruin your day. Floodgates are just like awful to all aggro decks, this is nothing new, but like, imagine turn 3, you do your play and then you swing and your opponent floodgates you, that's not good. So yeah, it's amazing, it's super aggressive, it's incredibly consistent. Just try not to run into yellow. That's basically it. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this breakdown? Would you like to see more of them? I hope that this was helpful to all of you, and I hope that you understand how this deck plays a little bit better. So now let me know, what do you think of this deck? Will you be playing it? I'm going to play it definitely, because I'm a sucker for everything GT, but I think that like the consistency and hyper aggressiveness and extremely solid first 3 turns are going to make this deck a real threat. Now let me know those thoughts in the comments below. I read all of your comments, I try to reply to everything, I love our little community, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more videos such as this one. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.